Welcome to Star Watch Now, your front row seat to all the hottest gossip, drama, and breaking news from the world of entertainment. If it's trending, shocking, or star-studded, we're covering it. Stay tuned. You won't want to miss what's coming next.
What if a single scene in a Chinese drama could rewrite the rules of storytelling, break the internet, and redefine a leading man's career? Today we're diving deep, literally and figuratively, into the unforgettable bath scene from The Legend of the Deep Sea, starring none other than Xiao Zhan, Shan Xiao. Buckle up, because what might appear to be just a steamy visual treat is actually one of the most symbolically rich, narratively potent, and culturally impactful moments in recent television history. Let's break it down. The Legend of the Deep Sea is a Chinese historical political drama that intertwines secrets, revenge, and high-stakes power plays. Set against a mysterious maritime backdrop, Xiao Zhan stars as Duong Hai, a man cloaked in secrecy, whose true identity as the long-lost Avenger has been buried for over a decade. But it wasn't until one pivotal moment, the bath scene, that the tides turned, both in the story and in the fandom. To truly understand the impact of the bath scene, we must look beyond the water, beyond the muscles, and beyond the scar. This was not a man simply removing his robes. It was a warrior shedding a decade's worth of trauma, silence, and disguise. When Duong Hai steps into the bath, he is stepping into symbolic rebirth. In traditional Chinese philosophy, water represents purification and transformation. And that's exactly what unfolds in this scene. He is no longer the man hiding in the shadows. He's ready to rise, soaked but sharpened. The scar on his back isn't just physical, it's narrative gold. Think about it. Scars in drama are often used as shortcuts for backstory. But here, it's used as a silent confession, a secret only the audience and a select few characters are allowed to see. The camera doesn't zoom in recklessly. It lingers, giving viewers time to absorb what that scar means. A past of violence, a present of vengeance, and a future that's about to explode. Even more genius, Duong Hai shows the scar deliberately. He wants Yang Zhiheng to see it. He's not exposing weakness, he's planting doubt, planting fear. That scar says, "I've survived worse than you. Are you sure you want to fight me?" In a single scene with no words, the writers and Xiao Zhan deliver a masterclass in subtext. The body is the message, the scar is the story, and the bath, it's the battleground. This is the power of intentional narrative design. And it's why this scene will be studied, remembered, and replayed for years to come. Let's talk about the visual poetry of the scene. The pure cinematic genius that transformed a bath into a battlefield. Director Zheng Xiaolong doesn't simply frame Xiao Zhan's body for aesthetic pleasure. He composes each shot like a painter layering oil on canvas. The lighting, it's no accident. Duong Hai is bathed in a soft silvery glow, cool, restrained, almost cold. That deliberate chiaroscuro contrast between light and shadow doesn't just highlight his physique. It reflects the battle raging inside his mind. The light is his purpose. The shadow is pain. The fogged-up lens, the carefully timed condensation on his skin, the faint drip of water from the wooden rafters above. It all works together to build atmosphere, tension, and vulnerability. And while the scene offers undeniable visual appeal, it refuses to become gratuitous. There's no over-sexualization. Instead, every droplet of water feels like a weight from Duong Hai's past sliding off, moment by moment. Then there are the camera angles. Overhead shots make him look isolated, exposed, almost like prey. But switch to the side profile. Suddenly he's a statue, stoic, sculpted, immovable. That visual language tells us, he's being watched, but he's not weak. He's choosing to be seen. The bath is not a place of comfort. It's a chessboard. Every movement is deliberate. From the way Duong Hai lowers himself into the water to how his fingers touch the hidden mechanism beneath the tub. That tiny gesture, a blink and you miss it moment, whispers one thing to the audience. This man is always calculating. In short, this isn't just a scene. It's visual storytelling at its highest level, where form meets function, and beauty carries meaning. The moment the bath scene aired, the internet didn't just light up. It exploded. Within 24 hours, hashtags related to hashtag Duong Hai bath scene and hashtag Xiao Zhan scar reveal were trending across multiple platforms, from Weibo to Douyin, and even spilled into international fandom spaces on Twitter, Reddit, and TikTok. One fan wrote, "I didn't just watch that scene. I felt it in my bones." Others posted reaction videos where they literally gasped or clutched their chests as the camera panned to Duong Hai's scar. Some fans even joked that they needed emotional CPR. After the scene aired, fan-made edits flooded social media. Slow-motion clips of Xiao Zhan emerging from the water, GIF sets emphasizing the trembling in his hands, and fan art that reimagined Duong Hai in mythological form, like a fallen god reclaiming his divine power. The fandom didn't just consume the scene. They transformed it into art, commentary, and meme culture. And then came the Youku Premium effect. Thousands of fans reportedly subscribed to the paid version of the platform, just to rewind and rewatch the bath scene in high resolution. If that's not proof of impact, what is? But it wasn't just about Xiao Zhan's physique. Many viewers praised how the scene balanced vulnerability and power, calling it the most emotionally intelligent fan service in C-drama history. It touched something raw, something real, and that's why it went viral. The bath wasn't just hot. It was culturally seismic. It connected. It cracked open conversations about trauma, identity, masculinity, and that's what elevates this from viral moment to modern mythology. Behind the viral spectacle of Duong Hai's bath scene lies a cornerstone of true acting mastery. Xiao Zhan, already a household name in China, managed to redefine his artistic range in just a few minutes of screen time. Industry insiders took note, and they did not hold back their praise. Veteran actor Huang Ju, who plays a high-ranking antagonist in The Legend of the Ocean, described Zhao's performance as a case study in emotional restraint. He added, "Xiao Zhan didn't just act the scar, he acted the years behind it. That's not easy to do." In fact, multiple actors on set reportedly requested script revisions just to have more screen time with Xiao, citing the emotional gravity he brought to every shared scene. The director, Zheng Xiaolong, also revealed in an interview that Xiao contributed deeply to the bath scene's blocking and emotional flow. He suggested pausing before turning his back to the camera, to give the scar a moment of its own. Zheng explained, "That silence spoke louder than any line of dialogue." Critics from the Beijing Film Academy called the scene a rare example where body language outperformed monologue, comparing Xiao Zhan's performance to a fusion of Stanislavski's method acting and traditional Chinese opera control, where every gesture is intentional, meaningful, and loaded with subtext. For Xiao Zhan, this wasn't just a fan-favorite scene. It was a career milestone, an embodiment of a character broken yet unbowed. His portrayal of Duong Hai is now being cited in academic papers and acting workshops as a gold standard for psychological complexity in mainstream television. While Duong Hai's bath scene was widely celebrated, it also sparked heated debate across media circles and online platforms. As with any cultural phenomenon that resonates this deeply, praise often walks hand in hand with criticism, and The Legend of the Ocean was no exception. Some critics questioned the narrative logic behind the scene. Why would a strategic mastermind like Duong Hai deliberately expose a scar that could compromise his secret identity? Asked one reviewer from Cine Talk China. These doubts sparked countless online threads dissecting whether the scene was a calculated move or a plot hole masked in style. Interestingly, director Zheng Xiaolong responded in a press conference that it was exactly this ambiguity that made the scene powerful. Duong Hai, according to him, wanted to test the waters, both literally and metaphorically. Others raised concerns about the commercialization of Xiao Zhan's image. Was the scene leveraging the actor's physique to boost ratings? Was it a marketing gimmick disguised as drama? Detractors argued that the scene tiptoed into fan service territory, exploiting Xiao Zhan's body, rather than deepening the plot. However, defenders were quick to counter. Aesthetic appeal and narrative depth are not mutually exclusive. A fan argued on Weibo, Duong Hai's vulnerability was the real magnet. From a gender perspective, the scene also triggered debates around male objectification in media, a rarely discussed topic in Chinese television. Some lauded the moment for balancing sensuality with strength, while others feared it might set a precedent of valuing male leads for physical allure over acting merit. But perhaps the strongest proof of the scene's significance lies in its impact. It got people talking, and in today's content-saturated world, sparking intelligent conversation might just be the highest form of success. Of course, when something goes viral, so does the criticism. Some question whether the scene was overly sexualized or if it existed purely for commercial appeal. Why would Duong Hai show such a distinctive scar if he wanted to stay hidden? But fans countered with logic and loyalty. This was intentional exposure, a trap, a trigger, a reveal, and it worked. So was it fan service? Sure. Was it necessary to the plot? Absolutely. Was it masterfully executed? Without a doubt. This one scene elevated the legend of the deep sea from just another period drama to a cultural phenomenon. It redefined how vulnerability can be a tool for power. It reshaped how intimacy is portrayed in male characters on screen. And most importantly, it reaffirmed Xiao Zhan as one of the most versatile and magnetic actors in contemporary Chinese cinema. So why did this bath scene go viral? Because it was everything. A perfect storm of acting brilliance, narrative depth, visual beauty, and emotional relatability. It wasn't about Xiao Zhan taking his shirt off. It was about Duong Hai shedding his mask, revealing his pain and reclaiming his story. And that, dear viewers, is what makes great storytelling unforgettable. If you love this breakdown and want more deep dives into iconic drama moments, smash that like button, subscribe for weekly uploads, and hit the bell so you never miss a beat. Got thoughts on this legendary scene? Drop a comment below, we read every single one. And to all our fellow drama lovers out there, keep watching, keep feeling, keep believing in the power of great storytelling. See you in the next video.